Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and today, the primarily good news of the condition of the crypto market, including specifically, and most interestingly to me, the price action of XRP, continues to be positive. I'm going to share with you opinions from a couple chart analysts that I've been following, one of which said some stuff that resulted in this piece from newsbtc.com. Of course, newsbtc.com. The place for the most reliable, trustworthy XRP-related news. It's a bunch of Bitcoin maxis right on the website. But still, it's just fun to me because when good stuff happens around XRP, they kind of have to report on it, I guess. I mean, they don't have to, but, it gets the clicks. And they always put a spin on it. Like, they seem so salty about it when XRP is doing well. Here's the headline. Trader claims XRP is poised to rip to $1 as airdrop hype mounts. And you know what else they cited in here? They cited that one of the reasons that the price of XRP has been on the increase lately is because Ripple has reduced their selling. It's like, oh my God, no, this is a bunch of nonsense. The volume is like almost nothing, right? And so why does NewsBTC do this? It's because NewsBTC is a punk-ass Bith. Mike Tyson. All right, before we go any further, if you would please ever so delicately tap the like button, I would appreciate the support. And consider word the heart for Moon Lambo. Consider subscribing if you've not yet done so. I certainly would appreciate the support. This is indeed an XRP-centric channel, so if XRP is your jam, I promise that you might not regret subscribing. To be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That'd be really stupid. Just be super clear. I just have fun talking about this stuff and making YouTube videos as a hobby. I have the same interest as you, so there we go. Anyway, XRP as I record this is at 62.1 cents. Bitcoin is at $19,073 market cap for the asset class, $573 billion, and Bitcoin dominance at only 61.75%. And I will be looking forward to that number continually going down once alt season really kicks into high gear. Again, in 2017, or maybe it was early 2018, we saw Bitcoin dominance get down to about 35%, and I would not mind it getting there, because there will not be one coin to rule them all, damn it. All right, shout out to a crypto vet who sent me this first piece here. Thank you very much, my friend, for tagging me here on the Twitters. I do appreciate it. And again, this one titled, Trader Claims XRP is Poised to Rip to $1 as Airdrop Hype Mounts. Okay, now let's get in here and have some positive news, but then, since you're salty because you're newsbtc.com, have a whack-sounding narrative surrounding the reasons. All right, XRP has been caught within a tight consolidation pattern throughout the past few days. With its recent parabolic rally slowing down as bulls struggle to break above the resistance in the upper 60-cent region. The recent rally seen by the cryptocurrency came after it broke above a long-held trading range between 20 and 30 cents that persisted for multiple years. One trend that gave the crypto room to rally was the fact that Ripple, the company that is closely associated with the XRP token, stopped offloading their holdings each quarter, which previously created a strong headwind for the cryptocurrency. Yeah, so this is such BS. Ripple continues to sell XRP. It's just never been enough to meaningfully impact the price of XRP, which is why I always bring up the point. And it's just like, sorry, Bitcoin maxi trolls, you don't have a retort to this that makes half a bit of sense. But how about when XRP rallied in a matter of weeks from 20-something cents to almost $4 while XRP was being sold by Ripple? How about that? How'd that happen? How could that possibly happen? Could it be that the reason XRP was down is because the crypto asset class is in a multi-year bear market? Does that maybe make more sense? Because I'll tell you what, Ripple was selling a lot more XRP back then, and they weren't able to successfully keep the price down. And so it's just the silliest freaking narrative to me. And so they've continued to sell throughout all of this, but they don't want to sell enough to impact the market, and they know what that means. They just sell 1% of the volume. That's it, plain and simple. It's a bunch of nonsense. And then they go on to cite that the Spark airdrop coming up here is impacting price. And look, I don't doubt that to some degree this is having an impact. But to state that that's the primary reason, I just don't buy it, because from a technical perspective, there are so many analysts that I've been following that I've been covering on this channel for you to hear with your ears. They've been saying that the charts indicate this is what's going to happen. Forget other fundamental reasons. The charts led umpteen million chart analysts to think, yeah, this thing's about to pop, and it sure as hell did. So I'm not convinced at all that this has any sort of meaningful amount to do with anything from a fundamental perspective. But man, it's in particular just saying that Ripple's keeping the price of XRP down, and now they're buying some back. It's like they can't win. You know, they get critiqued whether they're buying or selling XRP. It's just a bunch of jibber jabber, says Moon Lambo. Because again, news BTC is a punk ass bith. So then you got this little subheading here. XRP stabilizes at 60 cents as crypto markets momentum stalls. At the time of writing, XRP is trading down just over 1% at its current price of 60 cents. This is around the price at which the cryptocurrency has been trading throughout the past few days. Following its recent surge up to highs of 90 cents, the cryptocurrency has been caught within a tight and unrelenting consolidation phase. Until Bitcoin can resume its rally and set fresh all-time highs, altcoins like XRP may continue to see stagnating price action. And so then they start to get to the truth. There you go. XRP is where it is because it's following Bitcoin. Except for when they want to have a stupid narrative that is absolutely not true. When they want to say that it's Ripple controlling the prices. It's a bunch of idiot sticks. One trader is expecting XRP's price to consolidate further before posting another massive upsurge. He is specifically looking towards it seeing a move up towards 97 cents. And according to him, the upcoming Flare Network Spark token to XRP holders may also be an impetus for upside. And again, I don't dispute that it is to some degree. I'm just saying that I think that this rally would have happened even if Spark, and Flare Network never existed. I feel fairly strongly about that. And so here is the actual tweet, and it comes from Pentoshi. I enjoy following him. He's got some interesting stuff. He's had some interesting calls that have been correct. And so here's what he wrote. XRP looks like she is prepping for a move towards 93 to 97 cents, in my opinion. Below was the lows. Airdrop coming up, expecting a little more FOMO leading into it. And so this is an analyst, by the way, that did correctly call XRP's most recent parabolic run-up. And you can see here's a tweet from November 13th. Last XRP charts versus Bitcoin and ETH. This type of HTF setup is where I've made most of my money over the years. This is bottom in my opinion. Patience likely to be rewarded. Here's 589 reasons why. And you can see, so he did have a couple charts here. I think one of them was XRP. Yeah, this is an XRP BTC chart. And you know what? This freaking chart, this is... he's not the only one that was pointing this out. I remember even Blockchain Backer, he was showing this exact chart on his channel. So again, this is... Excuse me, this is when he had the biggest disparity in price. So like XRP was trading sideways in terms of like what it's worth in United States dollars while Bitcoin was climbing. So then he had this bigger disparity, and like it would take a lot more XRP to purchase a single Bitcoin. And that's what this chart is showing right here. And where he circled right here, this is where it was again, November 13th. And you hadn't seen that level since December of 2017. So it had a full retracement at that point. And so that's one of the reasons where, well, it's what Pentoshi's saying here too, but Blockchain Backwards like, yeah, last time this happened, we had a major move upward, and I'll be damned, it sure as hell actually happened. How about that? So he properly called that, and so credit where it's due. Definitely credit where it's due. Here's another chart analyst from Cointelegraph. This is Rakesh Upadhyay. I wrote this a little bit earlier today. Let me get down to the XRP portion because he did chart analysis for a bunch of other coins, and I don't give a damn about those because this is an XRP-centric channel. I do what I want. But here's the XRP/USD analysis. XRP closed above the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement. By the way, if you haven't gone, you got to go to Fibonacci's great Italian restaurant, endless breadsticks, to try the veal. It's absolutely fantastic. Tell them Moon Lambo since you get a 25% off discount. But the retracement level of 64.9 cents on November 30th, but the bulls could not capitalize on this strength. This shows that the bears are selling on rallies. The XRP/USD pair turned down sharply on December 1st, but the long tail on the candlestick shows buying at lower levels. When bears sell on rallies and bulls buy on dips, it is an early sign of a range formation. The pair has formed an inside day candlestick pattern today, which suggests indecision among the bulls and bears about the next directional move. If the bears sink the price below 56.5 cents, a drop to the 20-day EMA, which would be 50 cents, is possible. However, if the bulls push the price above 68 cents, the pair may rally to 78 cents. And so this is one of those situations where, and it's, hey, fair enough, because look, chart analysts, if they're being honest, they're not telling you that they know with certainty what's going to happen. It's about probability of outcomes. And at this point, this analyst is effectively saying, flip a coin, I don't know. Which, hey, you know what? Fair enough. I appreciate honesty here. But leading up to this, most analysts have said, more likely than not, we're going to see a move to the upside. So who knows? But even, for instance, Credible Crypto, I've been highlighting on the channel a fair bit recently, has said, hey, it's possible XRP could go from 38 to 55 cents, and if that happens, he said it would be a blessing for people that want to purchase. But he thinks more likely than not, it's not going to go back down there, so we'll see. But I always say, too, like, even if you're an excellent chart analyst, if Bitcoin sneezes, just, like, redo everything. Because XRP, along with every other altcoin, undeniably does follow the general direction of Bitcoin. And there are other things at play here. Take a look at this from the daily hodl, and I gotta admit, I love seeing this. It's about PayPal, and I know they're not selling XRP yet, but I think they will in the future, and I think they'll fix the situation where you can't withdraw the crypto that you purchase on their platform. I'd be willing to bet that will not always be the case, but even so, PayPal's purchasing a ton of Bitcoin, and this it's enough that you would think that this has got to be meaningfully doing something. Not just like the news of it too, like that'll do something, but I think just the supply and demand economics of it are more important than that even. But here's the headline: 17% of PayPal U.S. users have already bought Bitcoin using the popular payments app. Survey shows. New research suggests a significant portion of PayPal's users are already taking advantage of the payments giant's support for cryptocurrency. The investment bank Mizuho Securities USA, which I've never heard of, says it surveyed 380 PayPal users in the U.S. to determine their level of interest in using the platform to buy Bitcoin. A full 17% of respondents said they have already bought Bitcoin using their PayPal accounts, reports The Street. And so I was wondering how many PayPal users would purchase, and I didn't even hazard a guess, but I figured it would be notable. And to me, that's certainly something. 17% in short order. People that otherwise probably wouldn't have had any exposure to the crypto asset class, period. It's a step in the right direction, my friends. And PayPal's certainly a household name. So, look, I have reasonable critiques of PayPal and what they're doing here, but I'm still a fan in general of what's occurring. Now, as for whether they would spend their Bitcoin to buy goods and services at PayPal's 28 million online merchants, 65% of those who have already traded Bitcoin using the payment giant's platform said they would consider doing so. Now, of course, you wouldn't actually be using the Bitcoin to do it. There's a middleman, because right now, Bitcoin doesn't really scale for payments. So it would be a middleman, and then the transaction goes back and forth, and it settles whenever. It's just like, let's be real here. When it comes to utility of Bitcoin, it's non-existent unless you want to make the store of value argument. Maybe Lightning Network actually works and gets adopted someday. I don't know. I'm somewhat skeptical, but it's possible. I acknowledge that. Until then, it's just store of value. And on top of that, I still don't think that you're solving a problem that matters to most people. Like, I have no trouble using my United States dollars. It's like in areas of the world where you have some sort of fundamental problem, runaway inflation, this or that, I could see in the coming decades, as long as the technology is where it needs to be, I could certainly see some actual adoption as a cryptocurrency for payments, but I don't think we're anywhere near that. Certainly not technologically, and from an actual use case perspective. Are you adding value by approaching that use case? I don't think so. Not really. By and large, the answer is no today. But I still firmly acknowledge that and believe that it's probably going to happen at some point in the future. I just don't know what the timeline will be and what that's going to look like. But fun stuff here. I'm excited about all this, guys. I hope that you are too, because we haven't had this much awesome activity, seriously, since the bull run towards the end of 2017, beginning of 2018 for XRP holders. And I think that things are just getting started here. Even if we do see a retracement, which certainly is possible, the macro trend is still in place, and I don't care. I will not be emotionally buying or selling. I'm telling you, I am not selling a freaking single XRP until we get back to the all-time high of close to $4. I just can't imagine until we get either to it or extremely close. I'm not gonna do a damn thing. I'm just gonna keep holding. I've been buying for years. I'm not just gonna sell premature. Like, it's not gonna. I think this is gonna be worth substantially more than it is today. But I'll wrap it there. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.